Hello, dear friend. My name is Dimitri Terry. Let's talk about weight loss. Quite a lot of folks that read weight loss publications find themselves unable to act upon their newly acquired knowledge. Let me help you see why this is so. Negative calorie balance is key to successful weight loss. Food that we eat contains proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, of which the latter serves as the main source of energy for the body. While being digested in the small intestine, carbohydrates turn into glucose that get absorbed into the bloodstream. This glucose eventually reaches the liver, where it gets transformed into glycogen, a secondary form suitable for long-term storage of energy in other cells. When deprived of necessary amounts of food, the body is forced to maintain appropriate blood sugar levels using its own internal resources. Stores of glycogen in the liver and muscle tissues are the first such resources that may last for the first 2 days of fasting. Past the first 2 days, another process kicks in that transforms tissue into glucose. First comes the proteins, and then fat starts breaking down into glycerol and fatty acids. The proteins that start to actively break down after 2 days are essentially the muscle tissue. It would be correct to label this process as muscular dystrophy, since the muscles would account for about a third of the total weight loss in the meantime. Some fat does get lost too, 20% or so, but only up until the body learns to be more economical with its resources in order to avoid starvation. This hardwired natural mechanism that considerably slows metabolism may engage in another 2 or 3 days. After that, the share of fat in the total weight goes down, and the body mostly keeps feeding on its own muscle. Having gone on a diet and lost some weight, most people go back to their old ways. However, the body is incapable of adjusting quickly and will continue to burn calories slowly. As a result, your weight will shoot back up. Keep in mind that in the absence of complementary strength training, the muscle mass never returns to its initial pre-diet level. As a result, not only will your weight go back to its pre-diet number of pounds, if not past that, but the percentage of body fat will now be higher too. Most diets and weight loss programs aim to get rid of extra weight fast. Yet, as a rule, they never even begin burning fat. This is what rapid weight loss programs do for you, and in what sequence. 1. Intestinal cleansing, up to 4 pounds. 2. Water loss, dehydration, up to 10 pounds. 3. Loss of muscle tissue, up to 6 pounds. 4. Loss of fat. Now you know what all those folks in rapid weight loss programs are so happy about, the first 3 stages. This book will tell you how to go straight to stage 4. Pounds will melt a bit slower, but you will mostly lose fat. In this book, I describe in great detail how you can easily manage your fat tissue hormones and produce an effect on the hypothalamic centers of your brain responsible for metabolism. Because of these facts, this program has huge potential and represents a significant next step in reducing the maximum weight possible on account of losing fat. Following these simple instructions, you will easily prevent accumulation of additional fat, and your body will begin producing substantially larger amounts of fat-burning ferments. Your metabolism will be boosted too. This is the way to go. Healthy, practical, and effective. Once you lose it, you lose it. There won't be any return to your old fat self. Moreover, you will be able to maintain your desired weight indefinitely and at a minimum cost. To improve body resilience, you will need at least some exercise, but I have simplified it all for you so much by including a technique to help you easily turn exercise into a lifelong habit. The material in this book is so straightforward and useful that even those who gave up on themselves long ago may expect to dramatically succeed in losing weight and maintaining the loss. No other system can promise you that in good faith. Here is what you will learn after reading this book. The most powerful technique ever developed: how to lose the habit of thinking about food all the time and eating when the body needs no food. That is, when you are not hungry. The simple way to lose weight without suffering from hunger pangs. 3 key principles that you must follow in order to lose weight for good. Disregard just one of them and the hateful pounds will come right back. This is the mistake countless weight losers made before you. Which two of these three principles are quite easy to accomplish, and which is the hard one that makes all the difference? This is a real stumbling block for most overweight people, and it will negate all your efforts quickly enough if you remain unaware of the potential danger lurking here. Why losing weight provokes stress and creates a wall of inner tension in the body that many people on the journey of weight loss bump into. This contradiction can be solved once and for all, and the method is right here in this book. Why your old ways will keep a firm hold on you, and what you need to do to break the vicious cycle of regaining the lost pounds. One huge misconception shared by most dieters and leading to fatigue, depression, and general poor health involves the correct order of actions for burning fat. Disregarding this order or staying unaware of it altogether, you will become easily confused and eventually drown in the sea of junk information readily available on the internet. Getting ready to lose fat the right way. The predominant majority of how-tos conveniently keep mum on this issue, making weight loss a losing battle for most. Has it happened to you yet? Nutrients that most people make a mistake of cutting out when they go on a diet. Some mistake it is, since the body does not synthesize many such nutrients internally and needs to receive them with food. What a diet is and what it isn't. Why does it make some leaner, happier, and better off, while others face disappointment and only gain extra weight? Read on to reserve your seat in the first category and avoid the second. 3 essential ways of getting off a diet that you must know and understand to stay healthy and keep the weight you lost off in the first subsequent months and further. Read on. Going at it the hard way. Surprisingly, that's the route that most aspiring weight losers blindly choose, and then wonder why the results are so long in coming. Do you want to follow in their footsteps? Many other books on this issue promote various sets of physical exercises. However, the problem most people face is not finding the right exercise complex, but rather how to make regular exercise a way of life. Hence, the totally new approach here, telling you how to learn to love your exercise sessions and make them a regular part of your daily routine. The materials used in this book came from my own career in sports and efforts to promote healthy living. They were discussed by doctors and psychologists from many countries at numerous international forums I took part in. This book contains a wealth of real-life examples from my own experience, as well as other stories, facts, and numbers that will help you make the material your own in the shortest time possible, efficiently, and with maximum fun. The important thing for you to know is that losing weight is not hard at all, and you can have amazing results just by following the simple instructions outlined in this book. Here's yet another thing I'd like to draw your attention to. This book dwells not upon a diet, but rather on proper nutrition and the correct way of life that is available to anyone at all times. Sooner or later, every cell in the human body dies to make room for a new one. When you eat right, old cells and debris, such as unneeded inclusions of fat, cholesterol, and salt, disintegrate, and new cells use better quality material to build themselves up. As a result, the entire body renews itself. Indeed, we are what we eat. People who eat right do not only look lean, but also younger. Have another look. Such people boast good skin and no baggy eyes, double chins, or loose belly skin. Quite often, they don't even need moisturizers or lotions, since appropriate skin moisture levels are maintained by a correct metabolism alone. In the next few weeks, after reading and implementing specific techniques and strategies of this book, you will notice the changes in your appearance. This small victory will bring you joy and serve as a stimulus for the future. You will develop new habits. Your taste buds will lose the taste for the food you stopped eating, and you will stop craving chips and other artificial preservatives. In a few months, you will hardly recognize yourself. You will start buying clothes a couple of sizes smaller and feel more vigorous and active. Your skin, your hair, and nails will improve, and the easy feeling in your stomach in the evening will bring you joy. Before long, plump women and men alike will start looking at you with envy and asking how on earth you have managed it. Sounds good, right? That's how it will play out. Or, even better, would you like to try this remarkable discovery? Would you like to have the beauty of youth without the expense and hassle of other methods? If so, here's how you can try this program without any risk at all. Simply reserve your copy of the book by pressing the Buy Now button below this video and complete the order form on the next page. Then, after immediate access, try it yourself at my risk for 60 days and take a close look at the amazing changes you will see in your mirror just in a few weeks. Please note, if you are not 100% satisfied for any reason at all, just write me an email within 60 days of the purchase date and I will send you a complete refund with no question asked. However, I strongly believe that you are going to be extremely satisfied. In fact, you are going to lose your excess fat easier and more effectively than you ever thought possible. If I'm right, I want you to inform me on how much weight you have lost and how you feel about my product. Please send me a quick email to info@dimitriterry.com or simply fill out the product review by responding to the e-order confirmation. In return for this favor, as soon as I get your review, I will immediately send you another supply of my new product, and I will send it to you absolutely free. I will send you the amount that is equal to your original order. This will be my way of thanking you for helping me with my research. Also, in the long run, I honestly feel that with your help and the help of others, I could do a lot more to help people who have been struggling for years with a severe weight problem.